The journey to Division I basketball has taken many turns for UTRGV graduate senior Solomon Hainna. As a kid growing up in Inglewood, California, he played the cello and was on the chess team. Solomon only played a year and a half of basketball. Hainna decided his future was in the military, following in his grandfather's footsteps.
I am very close to my grandfather, and my grandfather's in the Marine Corps in Vietnam. So that's who I have tattooed on the inside of my arm. We're still close to this day. He's always someone I respected.
Solomon joined the Air Force and became a C-130 loadmaster.
I always had like this deep desire to make something better of myself and also serve the country at the same time because I've always been proud of being American.
Hainna spent 5 years in the Air Force. In his spare time, he played pickup basketball, and over those 5 years, he grew nearly 4 inches to the height of 6'7". While at home on leave, Solomon joined his old friends in some pickup games, and they were impressed with his improved skill on the basketball court.
By happenstance, I have some friends who are in the NBA now to this day. They invited me to a gym just to play basketball. We're playing basketball, and some NBA guys were there, and they're like, hey, like, what country do you play in? Or, you know, what college are you going to? And I'm like, dude, I'm in the military, man. Like, I'm just on leave right now.
Towards the end of his Air Force career, Solomon was stationed at Warren Air Force Base in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Nights and weekends, he continued to dominate pickup basketball games and found better competition down the road in Fort Collins, Colorado. That's when Dwight Smith, a former Colorado State player, noticed the wiry airman.
I actually met him. We were at Northside Rec Center in Fort Collins. I had been done playing. I was just going to play with some friends. He was there. I liked this game.
Smith is now an assistant men's and women's basketball coach at Eastern Wyoming Junior College. In 2015, Smith was working as a personal trainer and began training Solomon. In fact, Hainna would make the 80-mile round trip nearly every day to work out. Smith saw potential and encouraged Solomon to walk on at Colorado State. In May of 2015, Hainna was honorably discharged from the Air Force and planned to enroll at CSU and play for the Rams. But it didn't work out.
Poor planning on my part. I didn't have a way to pay any of my bills, and I didn't have a place to stay. I ended up spending a lot of time sleeping in my car. I slept on a bench at a local park in Fort Collins, Colorado. It was a rough time. I believe I had like $1.16 in my bank account, so I ate a lot of peanut butter and jelly and top ramen.
With Solomon down on his luck and no place to stay, Smith took him in.
Dwight Smith let me sleep on his couch at his apartment. Him and his girlfriend, Ellen Nystrom.
Smith introduced Solomon to Brandon Goebel, a Colorado State alum and founder of JUCO Advocate. Goebel helped Hainna find a place to play. He wound up at a junior college, Midland College in Texas, as a 24-year-old walk-on.
Fought my way to get minutes and minutes and minutes until I ended up with, I can't remember how many, but like 30 or 40 D1 scholarship offers by the end of that one junior college year. And that's how I ended up at the University of Evansville.
Hainna signed with Evansville and spent 2 years with the Purple Aces. After battling through injuries and limited playing time, he transferred to UTRGV as a graduate student. As a first-year transfer, he was named team co-captain for the Vaqueros. Hainna began the season as a starter and still sees significant minutes as his college career comes to an end.
I just want to say I'm proud of the kid. Like, there's so much I know he's went through.
Solomon is hopeful to play professionally overseas next season as his unlikely journey continues.
With me being a 27-year-old military veteran who, you know, has had the story I have, I don't want sympathy from anybody, but, you know, it's a good story.
For the WAC Digital Network, I'm Eric Danner.